doing exactly that. And in fact, the court in Watcott has referred and reaffirmed the definition of kingstra. I'm scared that you're going to use your proposed definition against Canadians and against members of the Jewish community. Your proposed definition is so broad, ill-considered by the courts, that it's probably unconstitutional. But should Canadians expect, like in the videos we're seeing out of the UK, that police are going to be knocking on their doors in the middle of the night for a Facebook comment?
Well, we're waiting.
Absolutely not, and I think this suggestion is patently far-fetched on the face of it.
Right.
All right. Bill C-9 will remove the requirement for the consent for the Attorney General to prosecute hate speech. The previous Attorney General said that the consent is a required safeguard. I heard your position during debate that in the future you may have a political Attorney General who will withhold consent to lay hate charges. But if the Attorney General can be political, then certainly a Crown Attorney can also be political, and a police force or a police officer can be political, and their judgment could be clouded politically, and they can potentially bring hate charges when it isn't appropriate and ruin someone's life. Have you considered that?
I've considered many aspects of this, and I like to start with the problem that we're trying to solve. We heard loud and clear from affected communities that charges were not being laid and justice was not being served. Stakeholders and, in fact, the Justice Committee had, including multi-partisan support, including your own party, have supported this particular change. I also hold the view, in addition to the argument that you've put in place, that with the extensive body of case law that has emerged over decades that has been informed the actions of law enforcement, the additional safeguard that the AG consent once provided is not as necessary today as it would have been back then. Wanted to solve the problem to ensure it was easier to lay charges where law enforcement can apply the law independently when they see hate in their communities in an effort to stamp it out everywhere.
It will be especially easier with you diluting the definition of hatred. But what's even more scary is that private prosecutions will also be exempt from Attorney General consent. Now, yes, the Crown may withdraw or stay charges, but the complainant could appeal either the Justice of the Peace or the Crown's decision to stay the charges and drag an innocent person into divisional court on judicial review. Do you really fail to see how allowing private prosecutions for hate offenses without the Attorney General's consent could be weaponized against innocent Canadians, including members of the Jewish community?
Mr. Baber, the time's up. Perhaps one of your members can pick that question up later. Thank you.